Here is your grammar video for the day. Here, I'm just gonna try and like move this so maybe it's easier to see. Okay, there we go. Okay, so today I want to do the past perfect continuous. But before I do the past perfect continuous, I find it's really helpful to talk about just continuous tenses in general, because we learn all the continuous tenses separate from each other, but really all continuous tenses kind of follow the same rules. Okay, so let's look at this. I am teaching, I was teaching, I have been teaching, I will be teaching, and I had been teaching. So if I were you, I would pause the video and take a second to see if you can name each of these tenses. Okay, so hopefully you named them and you know that this is the present continuous, this is the past continuous, this is the present perfect continuous, this is the future simple continuous, and the future continuous, and this is the past perfect continuous. Now, the one thing that is kind of the same about all continuous tenses is that the structure is the same. So all of them have the subject first, and then we have the verb to be, and then we have our main verb plus ing. And each of these parts of the tense have a job, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. Okay, we know the subject, perfect. But if you look at the verb to be all the way down here, you will see that we put the verb to be in the tense that we want to use. So in the present present continuous, the verb to be is in the present tense, and it agrees with the subject. I am, you are, he, she, it is, etc. In the past continuous, the verb to be is in the past, simple past. Oops, sorry. This needs to go this way. There we go. In the present perfect, the verb to be is in the present perfect, simple. So in the present perfect, we take the auxiliary verb have, and we take the past participle of the verb we're using. And in this case, it's always the verb to be. So it's have been. Here, the verb to be is in the future. And you can do this with will or with going to. So I am going to be teaching, or I will be teaching. Same, the verb to be is in the future. And here, our verb to be is in the past perfect. So the job of the verb to be in continuous tenses is to tell us, where are we in time? Are we in the present? Are we in the past? Are we in the mix of the present and the past? Are we in the future, or are we in the past? So that is the job of the verb to be. The rest of this is our main verb. So in this case, our main verb is teach. And then we have ing. And ing, for an English brain, is the piece of the tense that tells me that this is a long action. So that's the second thing about continuous tenses that are always true, is that these are all describing